Death Note is a live-action adaptation of a Japanese manga. It's made by Adam Wingard, who is one of my favourite filmmakers at the moment. He did a great film called The Guest, then another one called You're Next. Both modern takes on the horror genre and science fiction and action, but with a throwback feel to the 1980s. The premise of the film is that literally from the sky a notebook with Death Note written on it falls in the lap of a troubled teen called Light. He is quickly introduced to a demon-like creature called Ryuk. They even make a joke about how to pronounce it in the film, because I don't think they know themselves how to say it in English from the Japanese, or well, at least we butcher it when we say it. This is a demon voiced by William Dafoe. The demon looks really good. He's got sort of porcupine back and a human body, but a strange face. The good thing about the demon is you never see him fully revealed. He's always from the shadows or from a slight angle, and that adds an element of mystery to it. I don't know if that was from the original manga or whether that's a touch by the director, but either way it really works for it. He quickly uses the book to get the girl that he likes, and he deals with some bullies, and he then decides, with the help of the girl, to become a sort of superhero. That's where the film really starts to kick off. In short, you write someone's name in the book, you picture their face, and you write the manner of their death if you want, and then they will die. They try eliminating all crime in the world, so they go for big people, you know, that are in the paper, in the press, where they can see their faces, and they make it so that at all the crime scenes there's a name of a made-up sort of vigilante there, so people think there's something to fear. He quickly gets taken on by a genius detective, and that's probably the weakest part of the film, because the detective is obviously mimicking something from the manga that just doesn't translate to a westernized version. He's sort of a child genius savant detective who's, say, in his mid-20s now and still acts a little bit like a child and is unkept, and the way he moves and does things, it just isn't really believable. That said, the film is fun. The way that the detective narrows things down are reasonable, and the way in which the characters behave is realistic. When the main character first sees the demon, his reaction initially seems a bit OTT, and then you realise, hang on, no, you would scream like a girl if there was a great big bloody demon monster just come into your classroom, you know, and you probably go to pieces, which is what he does. The ending is clever. The way that they deal with the book and ways to get around the rules, because there are sets of rules written in the book, is clever. It's probably what you would try and do if you were trying to outsmart someone or try and make it work to your advantage. It's sort of like I would wish for a million wishes situation. They try and work out ways around the rules in the book to try and get the outcome they want. It does work sometimes it doesn't. The ending is good because it's not a finish all happy ending. There are down elements in it, and it comes in at just about an hour and 40 minutes, which is good. It doesn't overstay its welcome, which is a sign of a good director. The special effects are on top-notch form. I think the demon looks great, and William Dafoe's voice is great for the demon, and all the actors give it that feel of it being a manga translation. And it's hard to say without showing the whole film or watching it yourself, but everything seems spot on to show that this was inspired by or taken from a Japanese manga. So the way the cityscape is shot, lit, looks, the way the actors are dressed and presented, it all goes towards furthering that feel. It's definitely worth watching. I had no idea about the manga beforehand, and still managed to enjoy it. It's not something that's going to be seminal or anything like that, but it is certainly worth a watch and worth your time if you're into horror films, Adam Wingard films, or just something that's a bit different from the norm and not going to be some mainstream horror thing, and it's just worth like watching if you want a Friday night or Saturday night's bit of entertainment.